It's your boy Guru in the house, back with another Arsenal news episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here for you guys, of course, another update that Willian might leave Arsenal. Strong possibilities of that, and of course, we're going to talk about. We're going to show you some training images before the game tonight against Crystal Palace. There's a watch along for that, so do tune into Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, 11:30 p.m. in Indian Standard Time. So we'll be closer to that, and of course we are going to talk about Steve Bruce again talking about signing Joe Willock. Well, yes, and Granit Xhaka exit talks, Eddie Nketiah exit talks. We're going to talk about something related to Ashraf Hakimi as well. So stay tuned for that. And if you seek daily Arsenal content, well, this is the best place to be. What are you waiting for, man? So let's just talk about the first news that we have for you guys. Is that according to Steve Brenner or S. Brenner News, he has suggested that Willian wants Inter Miami move as Brazilian eyes joining Phil Neville and David Beckham in Florida. Well, it looks like strong possibilities that Arteta also opened up about Willian, saying that we signed a player with incredible talent, proven talent, and performance level in this league. And this season has been difficult, and I take full responsibility because I have to be the one getting the best out of him. And we had moments, but not the level he did before. But the reality is something else. Well, Willian is being wanted by Phil Neville, and it looks like he might end up there. So Dani Ceballos shares this image on Twitter with the caption, "Finish strong and compete in the last two games." Well, surprisingly, there was no hashtag Vamos Gunners that used to generally go along with these kind of training images. So he's not Vamosing now. Moving on, so to share with you some training images with Reece Nelson, Gabriel Martinelli. You could see in the background Miguel Molina. So I'm expecting both of them to start today for some reasons. I don't know why not. Why would not? I see that. So Folarin Balogun alongside Alex Lacazette, Kieran Tierney, and I'm expecting that is Nicolas Pepe. Surprisingly, wearing the number 11 kit, but there we go. Thomas Partey, Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, and I believe the one who's blurred on the pitch is Gabriel Magalhaes. It's because of the hairline maybe, but okay. Granit Xhaka, Folarin Balogun, Matt Ryan, Willian, and of course Vamos Gunners in the image. And of course the future Capitan Kieran Tierney is also in the midst with us, sharing the screen space. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Gabriel Martinelli. So Granit Xhaka has spoken about the exit rumours. Now he's dismissed rumours linking him with a move away from Arsenal this summer. The 28-year-old is currently in his 5th season with Arsenal and has established himself as one of Mikel Arteta's trusted players. Now Xhaka, however, insists that he's happy. He says that there are always rumours at the end of the season, that's for sure. But I still have 2 years contract in London, and I'm very happy with my family here. First of all, I'm looking at a successful Euros 2020 with the national team. Xhaka also believes that Arsenal were unfortunate to be hit with so many injuries before they were dumped out of the Europa League semi-finals. He says that it was a big disappointment to be eliminated so shortly before stepping into the Europa League final and a possible return to the Champions League. All in all, it was very unfortunate for us, especially in the second leg. We had a lot of injuries and couldn't play with our best team. You have to stay positive and attack again next season. So yes, that's what Granit Xhaka believes in. So let's see. And Steve Bruce has opened up about wanting to sign Joe Willock permanently again. Now he wants to have a Joe Willock's future at St. James's Park at the Tyneside. So he says that he's an Arsenal player. We have to respect that, but we'll be having conversations with them. I think every club will be digesting the season. Then we'll have dialogue and see where it takes us. For somebody so young, you can see him enjoying it, scoring and taking the ball off of Joe Linton. For example, you can see what state of mind he is in. He wants to be free and play run forward. He has added an extra dimension to our midfield. When you see the likes of him and Almiron and the distances they cover on the pitch, it has been great to watch. So I mean, the state of affairs that Joe Willock was actually trying to bring in at Arsenal actually is it's quite remarkable to see him do that at Newcastle, and I'm really happy to see that. So that was about Joe Willock. Let's talk about Mikel Arteta. Oh, he opened up about his family being the right kind of support and the right kind of moral, support that actually comes along with him. So he says that I'm very lucky because I could not ask for anything else, starting from my wife. She understands every situation all the time, the support, love, energy that they're able to create at the house after a win or after a loss is a completely different feeling. I always find the same environment. I have 3 boys and 2 dogs. The energy and love they give me, you cannot describe that. They need from me now that I give them something back. In the summer, I cannot wait to have them jumping all over me. My bubble are my 3 kids and my wife. I never leave my door without seeing them. I do that every morning with them. That's the way I start my day. When I do that, my day always starts good, and then you start to face every single thing that comes along the way. So that's what, as I was speaking about as well. So talking about Willian again, I would want to reiterate that Sunsport understand that Miami boss Phil Neville wants to sign Willian, but knows it will be very difficult to offload one of the highest earners and designated player, Rodolfo Pizarro first. So that is the challenge that Phil Neville has to do. Is actually he's got to get rid of Rodolfo Pizarro first, and then think of Willian getting on the wage bill. So let's see where that ends up for now. Moving on, so Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang on Instagram shared this image alongside a linking Stuart photo, Stuart McFarlane, the photographer of Arsenal, official photographer, and Alex Lacazette. He says that the caption was, "We saw that white screen, we had to stop," at Stuart McFarlane, at Alex Lacazette, and of course a laughing emoji as well. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen, about this update that I have for you guys. So moving on, so Graham Potter on Danny Welbeck's injury. He says that I have not had an update from the medical team, but he felt his hamstring, so that is disappointing for him. Looks like he will miss Arsenal, but we will see how bad it is. So Danny Welbeck might not play the game against Arsenal. So yes, but sad part is that let's see how that ends up. So moving on, so Konstantinos Mavropanos' 9-word Instagram message ahead of Arsenal's return. Now he actually Dinos Mavropanos shared an image on Instagram with the caption, "Last game of the season ahead, let's finish strong." So Dinos Mavropanos is getting ready to end the season on a high, and that's kind of cool. That's really kind of cool. So Jack Grealish shared an image on Instagram with the caption, "No better feeling," and some Arsenal fans were like mad. Now they believe that somehow Kroenke is going to pull this off, that he's going to bring Jack Grealish to Arsenal. So some of them commented, "Come to Arsenal." Another one said, "Come to Arsenal." Another one said, "Arsenal." Another one said, "Would be even better in an Arsenal shirt." And another one said, "Come to Arsenal." Another one said, "Come to Arsenal, bro." Another one said, "Please join Arsenal." So Arsenal fans are all simping for Jack Grealish. Now, why not? Why not? Why wouldn't they do it? So it looks like there is another contender who has the possibility to sign Achraf Hakimi back, and it's none other than Real Madrid. Now, Real Madrid are interested in re-signing Achraf Hakimi from Inter, according to the reports from Calcio Mercato. The Blancos, who sanctioned a sale to San Siro in 2020, have been informed that it will cost them around 50 million euros to take the highly rated defender back. I mean, I don't know who considers him as a defender. I consider him as a right mid, but yeah, that's me. So moving on, so Arsenal have set 19 million pounds as an asking price for Nketiah. So Arsenal have set a 19 million pound price tag for English striker Eddie Nketiah. Gunners are prepared to sell the 21-year-old in order to raise funds for new signings, with the striker having fallen out of favour under Mikel Arteta. He has been restricted to just 17 Premier League appearances for Arsenal this term and has 2 goals to his name. both of which actually came in to actually prevent Arsenal from losing any points in the respective games. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing.